The Mayor's Work Ethics Certificate for 6th grade students in the 2018-2019 school year. What is the Work Ethics Certificate? The WEC allows all 6th grade students the opportunity to earn a state and business recognized certification, rewarding their strong work ethic after meeting 9 competency areas or requirements throughout the school year. There are 3 opportunities during a student's school career that they can earn a work ethics certificate. The first being in 6th grade with the Mayor's Work Ethics Certificate. The second being in 8th grade with the Chamber of Commerce Work Ethics Certificate. And the third being in 12th grade or their senior year with the Governor's Work Ethics Certificate. I have provided you with a link to this presentation where you can go and watch this 12th grade Governor's Work Ethics Certificate video. It will explain the requirements of the certificate and how it relates to other schools in the state of Indiana in 12th grade. The Mayor's Work Ethics Certificate Overview. Students participating in the Work Ethics Certificate program will be required to demonstrate the following employability skills consistently throughout the school year of participation. The following 5 competencies or requirements will require the signature of 2 school employees. They do not have to be the student's homeroom teacher. It can be any adult in the school who they've had extended contact with during their 6th grade year. The first of the 5 competencies is the student is able to persevere through challenges and problem solve. The student is accepting and demonstrates service to others through community service, possesses a positive attitude and communicates clearly. 3, the student is a self-starter, so does things without being asked by an adult and a critical thinker. 4, the student is reliable and demonstrates responsibility and teamwork when working with others. And 5, the student is organized, punctual, and demonstrates self-management. There are 4 other objective competencies for the entire academic year. The first being, the student must obtain 98% attendance or better. So once the student enrolls, the student's attendance will be tracked starting September 4th until the end of May. The student cannot miss any more than 4 days between September 4th and the end of May in order to have a 98% attendance or better. The student must have 1 or fewer discipline referrals. That means they cannot be sent to the office with a write-up more than 1 write-up the entire school year. The student must have 2 hours of community service. This can be done at school, at home, at church, or any other place where the student is serving others. There is a form that the student must fill out and have signed by the site coordinator or the person that coordinates the volunteering where the student is doing their hours. It must be signed and returned to Mrs. Nolting. I will provide a link to that form on It's Learning, or you can also get that form from Mrs. Nolting at any time. Lastly, the student can't have any grades lower than a C- on report cards. So that's at the quarter, they cannot have a grade lower than a C- on their report card. The student must meet a score of 9 of 9 in order to obtain the Work Ethics Certificate. The recipients of the Mayor's Work Ethics Certificate will be invited to a pizza party with the mayor in May and be awarded a certificate at the party. The deadline to enroll is August 31st. There are 2 ways to enroll. The first is there's electronic enrollment. I provided you with a link on It's Learning. You can go in and fill out that link. It does require you to know your student ID number. If you do not know your student ID number, just enter zeros and the student ID number will be looked up for you. The second way is a hard copy. You can ask your teachers or Mrs. Nolting for a hard copy of the enrollment form and return it to Mrs. Nolting by August 31st. If you have any other questions, please contact Mrs. Nolting and she will be able to answer them. And if she cannot, she will find out the answer for you. I encourage all of you to enroll because you are all capable of earning this wonderful certificate.